Hey y'all, how you doing today? Dana here, and I'm making a one-pot meal that's gonna be really easy, and you can pop it in your oven and just cook the whole thing in there, and it's not only easy, it's delicious. So it's a one-pot meal. And here we go. You're gonna need a couple of pounds of ground meat. You're gonna need some potatoes and carrots. And if your family can eat onions, you may wanna add onions to this, but mine can't, so we're not doing that. So what are we gonna need? We're gonna need this. This is a 9x13, and you're gonna spray it real good because we don't want the mess. And then we're gonna add our carrots and our potatoes. Okay, we're going to use some carrots and potatoes. Now these are the baby carrots, and then here are these little potatoes. Now on these potatoes, if they're small, I'm just putting them right on in there. But if they're bigger like this, I'm going to half them because you know we're trying to make this cook all at the same time. So this is what you need to do. And this is so easy. Y'all will not believe how delicious it is. And it's gonna be delicious based on what kind of meat you choose. And I've got farm-raised beef that we raised on the farm that's going in. So it ought to be really tasty. That one's good, okay, that one's good. All right, now what I'm gonna do is put my carrots on top. Just put plenty of carrots in there. And y'all know this is just an easy, easy meal. And I don't even have a recipe for this. This is just a technique that I use. So we got the carrots, we got that in there. And next we're gonna season. Yes, please, season your stuff. So we're gonna put salt all over this. And we're gonna put some pepper. And y'all know my little trick. The pepper turns loose easier if you do this. And one of y'all taught me that, y'all remember? All right, so here we go. We got this done. Now the next thing we gotta do is just process our meat. So I've got my 2 pounds of thawed beef here, and I'm gonna add some seasoned salt. Now you add the type seasoning that you like. I'm gonna add probably half of probably a teaspoon went in, and then I'm gonna add some salt and some pepper. Then I'm gonna turn this into some beautiful patties. Okay, so let me get my wooden spoon out here and get this all stirred in together. Now y'all are gonna cook this from 45 minutes to an hour, and you're gonna test it at 45 minutes to make sure if it's done or not. Okay, and y'all know how to look and test it and take a fork and stick it in your potatoes and see if they're done or not. Okay, now y'all, I've just got to get in there with my hands. Get in there with my hands and get this going into some beautiful patties. So here we go. Now, and you can make these as big or as small as you like. You got a bunch of teenagers, you might want to make the patties bigger than if you got people that are not as hungry as they are. All right, we're just gonna place this, believe it or not, right on top. Right on top. We're gonna place it right on top, and that juice is going to soak down and cook and marinate those vegetables beneath, and it's just gonna be a beautiful thing. And we're gonna cook it between 45 minutes to an hour in a 375 degree oven. And I've already got mine heated. It's gonna be so good. And I'm making my patties kind of big because, you know, there we go. All right, can I get 2 patties out of that? I've got somebody here that, you know, you want them to try to be the same size so that they'll cook consistently. Okay, one more, babies. We got 6 out of it. Okay, very good. And y'all, this is just a technique, a one-pot technique. You could change up the veggies if you wanted to and change up the meat. All right, let me wash my hands. My hands washed. Now, this is what it looks like when you're getting to go in the oven. You've got those beautiful vegetables underneath. Now look, some people that do onions, put the onions on top of the burgers, and some of them put it under it. Do what you wanna do. My husband's allergic, we can't use onions. So anyway, this is what you got, and then you're just gonna take a piece of foil, seal this up, and pop it in the oven. Check it at 45 minutes. And you're gonna have some really good food soon. Your family's gonna love this. Y'all tell me below when you make it and how your family loved it. All right, this is going in, and then I'll see you back when we pull it out. Okay, 45 minutes to an hour to some really good one-pot meal for you and your family. All right, y'all, I've pulled this one dish meal, one-pot meal out of the oven. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, baby, it's hot. Oh yeah, it's been in there for about 50 minutes, and this is how gorgeous it looks. You've got the burgers on top, you've got that beautiful potatoes and carrots on there. It is gonna be so good. Let me dish this up. Now look, if you're concerned about your meat getting done, just get you a meat thermometer and make sure that you temp it. And I temped my meat, and it is exactly the right temperature. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. And I'm gonna take a little of that juice, just pour it right over it. This is a wonderful one-pot meal that your family's gonna adore. Look at this. Get this. Don't you want to buy it? And it didn't take long at all to prep that. And let's see how we did. I've got the carrot, I've got the potato, I've got the meat right here. Don't you want to buy it? I know you do. All right, I'm gonna get a bite for you. Here we go. Oh yeah. The goodness of that meat has cooked down into these potatoes and carrots. This is so good. I promise you, you're gonna love this. Add this to your weekly night meals. You're gonna love it. Okay. The good Lord loves you, and I love you too. Y'all go have a good day, a good week, and make yourself some easy meals that are delicious. Your family will love it. Bye now.